Hey guys, this is Johnny Smash with my first League of Legends commentary, and this is going to be for Kennen, the little ninja guy, and that's like not his official name, but so we're on the purple side, and I usually like to go to the side lane, but I think someone's about to tell me to go to middle lane, and I'm not going to like constantly tell you what's about to happen, because that would be weird. But yeah, they're like Ken mid, and I usually like the side lane just because like I don't really have to pay attention to trying to gank people as much. I mean, sometimes I'll gank mid from the side lane if it seems like a good idea, but and also I think it's just more fun to like have a teammate there and play against two people because when you're middle, it's like super serious. It's like you against one person, and like I don't know, it feels like you're all mad at each other. Like, oh, I got that last hit. What do you think of that? And then they're like, oh, I got like a hit on you. Like I attacked you. And oh yeah, this is my first time playing in a few months, and I don't like those little targeting things that they added a while ago. Like so I reinstalled, so that's why it was there. So I had to get rid of it. But yeah, those are like just really annoying. I don't know if I would have started playing with those, maybe they wouldn't be so annoying. I don't know, maybe I should give them a chance, but I don't think so. So yeah, so there's some action going on here. It looks like they were like going through their forest trying to get a collie or something there, but I have pretty good, like I can tell out of the corner of my eye, like I keep track of the map, so I saw what was going on. And fortunately, this went like completely perfectly because you can see we barely got the kill, and then Blitz barely didn't kill us. So I just felt really lucky that that happened because like sometimes you'll go over there and like a collie would have killed that chick anyways, and they're like, oh, why'd you come all the way over here to steal the kill? And then I like left my lane for no reason. Or like we'll go over there and like a collie will just die anyway, and I'll just deal some damage. But that was a pretty perfect situation that it happened that way. So I was like when that happens, because then that'll like keep that'll like show people that I can like at least play a little bit, so that if I mess up later, they won't instantly just start like being mad at me. So in this mid lane, I'm really going for last hits. Like I'm not trying to harass Cat that much because, I mean, Kennen, he just doesn't really have the single target burst for me to feel like I could just run up and like kill her super freaking fast. Like he has great AoE bursts, but like if I was some other character with better single target bursts, I might try to get her low and then kill her. But I'm really going for the last hits, and she's staying out of pretty far away, and if she's far away, that means she can't attack me, so that also helps me get last hits. So overall, I think I generally want to stay away from her. And looks like she's just going for some last hits too. I get my creeps really stacked up here, so it doesn't really matter. I'm doing pretty good on the last hits here, actually. It's fun with Kennen because if you miss one, you just do a shuriken like directly after. And maybe I should like go over his moves a little bit. The shuriken just throws like the little shuriken. It's a skill shot, like you have to aim it. So yeah, and she's harassing me. Then he has an ability where he turns into a lightning ball and moves around really fast and does damage to things he touches. And whenever he damages someone, he puts like a lightning mark on them. And then his second ability hurts anyone that already has a lightning mark on them and puts another lightning mark. And when you get 3 lightning marks, then when they get 3 lightning marks, they get stunned for 1 second. So if you combo your skills together, you can deal some damage and stun them for a second. And then his ult just makes a big ring of energy that puts lightning marks on people every few seconds. So you can see, you can like use his thing, his lightning ball to deal AoE damage to enemies. And so far, I got harassed a couple times from Cat, but I'm not really worried about it because I'm just staying back getting last hits. I actually do get the most last hits in this game next to Heimer, and trying to outlast hit Heimer is pretty difficult, so I think I did pretty okay. And let's see what's going on here. Yeah, like mid, I feel like mid sometimes is a little boring. Like, it's like, oh, we're just trying to get last hits, maybe get a hit on each other. The side lanes are so much more dynamic because they have the brush and everything. And I should talk about, yeah, you can see I threw my shuriken to put to hit that dude, and then I used the thing, my lightning thing, to deal extra damage to it to kill it. So if I hit it with a shuriken, I can deal extra damage instantly with the second ability, which hurts anything that has a lightning mark on it. So Akali just killed someone. This Akali, she's actually pretty good, and these early kills aren't gonna hurt her at all. So she's pretty good in this game. And now you can see, oh, here she's going for me. She hit 6, but I was pretty cognizant of her hitting 6, because when Cat hits 6, she's gonna try to kill you like every time, or she's gonna gank the side lane. I think she should have ganked the side lane, because the reason I'm not ganking the side lanes is because they're pushed too far to the enemy side. So I just walk over there and basically do nothing. But she could totally gank the side lane. But I was staying really far back from Cat. I didn't want her to just like insta-kill me. I have flash in the speed thing, so really Cat isn't that much of a problem, like for Kennen with her ult, like, because you're just gonna be out of there like so fast. Like you can see, anyone else, she probably would have killed him pretty easy. And one thing with Kennen, if you use his lightning ball move, and then his move that that hurts everybody, his W move, everybody that has the lightning ball. Okay, so I said mid MIA. Yeah, you could deal a lot of AoE damage to creeps by comboing his abilities, basically. But usually, you want to like hit the creeps a couple times. Oh, there goes the Akali out with another kill. Oh no! Oh yeah, and then Cat killed somebody because somebody wasn't paying attention to MIA, and that'll lose you games not paying attention to MIA. But at least he didn't. At least he acknowledged that he didn't read it, though. I don't know if the chat's gonna come out in this like horrible quality, but he's like, didn't read the mid star. I guess it's good that I have the language filter on, otherwise it would say bad words. And so basically, if you use your AoE combo on some creeps, they're gonna come out with like really low health, and it's frustrating sometimes because then the other creeps will finish them off before your auto attacks have enough time. So you kind of want to get an idea for like how much damage your combos are gonna do. Yeah, I really wanted to gank, and I didn't want people to say, "Oh, Kennen, why didn't you try to gank at all?" But I mean, oh, the other side's pushed pretty far. I think I might head over there. Yeah, I keep getting distracted from what I'm trying to say. So you want to know how many times you need to hit some creeps before you do your AoE stuff on them. Otherwise, you're just gonna miss a lot of last hits. This Cat going for me again. I'm not really afraid of her at this point. You can see I got my giant spell. I'm going for Rylai, so I'm pretty tanky for a mid-game little Kennen dude right now. Actually, like I got all the little bubbles, and you know the health bar bubbles are actually the little niches. Each one is 100 HP. Like you can count them, and that's it. It should add up that way. I should have 16 of those. Is that right? I'm not gonna try to do it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I kind of missed an opportunity to gank bottom there a few seconds ago because it was pushed further up. But I had just come back from top, and I wanted to like help defend mid a little bit. That's another thing. When you gank, you really, yeah, you can see I'm really aware of her just jumping on me and using her stuff. And Kennen, it's easier for him to get away, especially when you have flash. But it's still Cat. Like you just want to stay back. You don't just want to get like owned by her ult, because that sucks. Yeah. And you can see she can't even get in range to blink at me, but I'm still getting my last hit, so this is perfect for me. It's like Akali just keeps slaying that blitz. I don't think that blitz is very good. But, yeah, you... yeah, I don't know what she's doing. I guess she's just harassing me. But yeah, it's always... You don't want to lose the middle tower when you go ganking, so that's another thing. I find it a lot harder to gank in this game in some ways than, like... I played a lot of Heroes in New Earth, which is pretty much an exact clone of Dota with, like, lots of different heroes and stuff. And LoL, the towers are more punishing to you, so in Han you could tower dive when you ganked and you might be able to kill someone even fairly early game. But I think tower diving is both more and less punishing in LoL. It's more punishing to the average hero, but it's less punishing to tanks, because tanks in LoL can just get ridiculous where they take like no damage. So it's kind of weird the way that works, but I mean I guess it's cool that tanks can tank towers. So I'm still really going for the last hits. I want to get my Rylai's, the guide that I used to use a guide that said to get that Hex Tech revolver or whatever with the lifesteal, and it had 15% lifesteal, and I would always be like, oh man, I need to use all my abilities AoE to get my life back. And I think life's, no, it's called Spell Vamp, not Lifesteal, it's Spell Vamp. So I would try to use my AoE. Oh, here I'm going to try to gank. I try to use my AoE to gain my life back, but it's still too slow. I think it might be a worse percentage for when you use an AoE spell, but that wasn't working, so that's why I looked up this guide, and I liked this guide. It pretty much like cut out the stuff I didn't need from the other guy. Yeah, I got kind of overzealous here. Well, it's like I'm higher. Was I higher level there? Like they were really low, and I thought maybe Heimer could do something, but I mean I knew I wasn't gonna die, so it was worth a try. I didn't really pay attention if Yi was farmed at all. It's always really good to know who's farmed in the other lanes. Especially, like, obviously the enemies, because you don't want to just try to gank a lane and not be able to beat someone because they're so farmed. So it's little things like that can, like, really make you better and not, like, just jump into situations where you die. And so this guide, one thing that was different about this guide compared to my last one was that it recommended you get the dub... Oh wait, was it... I think it's the E. Yeah, the E over the Q, and it only recommends you get one level in the Q and then max everything else out. Don't get any more levels in Q. And it's fun to harass with Q, but really in a team fight, you're just gonna hit one person with it. It has a short cooldown, but you really want all the AoE damage you can get. So you really need to max, like, get your AoE spells up there. And the shuriken is fun, but it's just not... You need all the AoE damage you can get. So I'm pretty much free farming here. This is cool. I do get a lot of creep kills in this game. I mean, I am mid, and Kennen's pretty good at killing creeps. His AoE is good at killing creeps, but it's not... He's no, like, Nasus or Mordekaiser. I mean, I don't know if that's a good comparison. I just feel like when I try to AoE creeps, it doesn't work as well as it does with some characters, where I just, like, pwn every wave, like Nivea with her ult. I think Katarina pretty much realized she can't just jump on me and kill me. I mean, I don't know if her ult was on cooldown or anything, but she was really far from... I mean, I was really far from my tower. I was under her tower. Oh god, here's Rammus. I was gonna be careful with Rammus. He's buff. Rammus is actually... oh god.